Hi guys, so it's Crypto Boy over here, and today I want to discuss about the Bitmax token and why I think that the Bitmax token is the next 100x out there. Okay, so today we'll be discussing a few topics like what is BNB and what is Bitmax, and how the BNB what is Binance and what is Bitmax, and how the BNB token compares to the BTMX token, and what intrinsic value is, and how I'm going to show you that intrinsic value is what actually drives the token price up in a long term, and how we can gain on it, because we are all in cryptocurrency to earn money, right? We are not in it to do anything else. So, and the influencers who are actually watching this project, and about the two CEOs, for example, like CZ, and how he brought the image out of Binance, and how I think that George is gonna bring the image out of Bitmax in future. So, for example, if we go to first, I'll show you like what's BNB. BNB is a token that went from around 10 cents to around $22, right? So I'm not talking like small money here, guys. If you invested in these points, okay, in these beginning points, if you invested anywhere in between here, between say July 2017 to November 2017, you would have rode like a crazy wave. You might say that oh, that was the bull market. Then what is this? This is also bull market. It was at 16 cents. And what's it now? It's at 15 cents. We're still in, it's still bull market, because for example, if you take a coin like BNB, obviously is a bullish coin. I mean, because it has intrinsic value, it has certain things that are driving this token price up, which I'm going to show you guys. For example, we're going to quickly go to Binance. I don't take long for this video, so I'm going to do it as soon as possible. So just stick with me, guys, because this is going to be worth your whole life if you invest into this. Okay, just check this out. So Binance, we go to the exchange, we see that they got an exchange going on. So we can see that this is world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. For example, we can see how the Binance token price has risen from around what's this, like 100 Satoshi to 38,000 Satoshi. That's like crazy gains, right? So how these guys do it, they have few criteria which support the price of the token to go up. Okay, one is reduced fee payments. So when a new trader comes onto Binance, they're gonna buy Binance tokens to get a discount in the fees, in the trading fees. Okay, the second one is they got their own launchpad. Okay, so initial token offerings, they're going to come onto Binance, and they're going to be like, I want to list my token on the Binance exchange, and I want to do my ICO on the Binance exchange. So they got that, which is, and people only invest using the BNB token, which also gives it an intrinsic value. So then what else do they got? They got those two, and they got another coin burn. So what they do is they accumulate all the fee profits. Okay, people are paying for fees to trade on the exchange, so they accumulate all those profits, and with 60% of that profit they buy back the BNB token, and they destroy those tokens, they burn them to reduce the circulating supply. As circulating supply is decreased and the demand increases, the token price goes up. So that's the basic model of the Binance coin. So now we are going to go to the Bitmax exchange, and how does the Bitmax token actually match up to the Binance coin. Okay, I want to show you guys this, so bear with me. So here we got the Bitmax token. Okay, so these guys, let me show you the exchange first. They launched in November. For those who don't know, Bitmax launched in November, so it's been only 4 months since they launched, and this thing has just been a fire-blazing exchange. So this is the exchange. When we go to the exchange, we can see that they got an attractive platform going on over here. Nice trading platform. Buy orders, sell orders, active volume. These guys got a lot of active volume going on, guys. So they got something called transaction mining, which I'll explain in future. They got margin trading, and they also have their own launchpad. So they got a lot of things going on. So for example, I'll first explain what margin trading is. Margin trading is what Bitmax are doing, right? Not Bitmax, Bitmax. So for example, if you go to bitmax.com, you can see that a lot of people are using this website to short Bitcoin, thinking the price is going to go down. So they got $1.13 billion of volume. So most of this volume can be captured by the BitMEX exchange, okay, because these guys are offering assets that the BitMEX does not offer. Okay, for example, they got margin trading for BNB and BitMEX does not have that. They got margin trading for the BTMX token and BitMEX does not have that. For example, stuff like that will bring in more volume to the BitMEX exchange. Okay, so then second is I want to discuss the dividends that they are paying out to the token holders. So the BTMX token, they are paying out dividends through something called transaction mining. So 80% of the fee profits will be distributed to the token holders who are holding BTMX token on the exchange. Okay, so you gotta do like a token lockup once you buy the tokens, and then daily you'll be paid fees. 80% of the fees which are going on the exchange you'll be getting paid. Okay, so that's intrinsic value right there. The third thing is they'll be offering trade fee discount. For example, if you're paying for trading fees using the BTMX token, you're going to get a discount. So that will also lead in an increasing demand for the BTMX token. And the next thing is they got a launch pad. So what a launch pad is basically these guys also have something like the Binance launch pad which I showed you. They actually listed a coin called DOS Network. Okay, this was their first listing. I was actually watching it. It actually increased like 8 times. It was crazy. For example, it went from 1 cent to like 8 cents within like a day span, guys. Insane gains. So now people are actually watching the BitMax token and the BitMax exchange and wondering like, is this gonna be big? Is this gonna be the next Binance? Is this gonna be the next BNB token? Is BTM is gonna be the next BNB? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's gonna take time, but of course it is. So we also got like other factors including which increase the price, which is listing of premium tokens. We know that initially Binance only listed a few selected projects, and we can see that even Bitmax is only listing a few selected projects. So that's what's going to increase the demand of the BTMX token. For example, you might think that this is like what, 5 to 6x from the ICO price. So what? Getting in at these prices is like a total blessing, guys, because for example, if you go to Binance, it was at 10 cents and it went up to $2 and people sold. And then it went up to $5 and people sold. It went up to $8 and people sold. And then it went to $20. So in comparison, we are just 4 months into Bitmax, guys. We are just 4 months into it. So in comparison to this, I would say that this is just the first wave. This is just the first wave. So in comparison to Binance, we are just around. We are not even here yet. We are not even here because these like a 20x. We are not there yet. We are still at like a 6x. So for example, we are like at say 60 cents. 60 cents. Let me find 60 cents on the Binance chart. Exactly, guys. We are just around here. We are just around here. Right there. You see where my mouse is pointing? We are just around here in the all-time chart. I don't think I can even find that, but I'll do my best. I mean, we are just around, where the hell is 60 cent? We are just around that area right there. So we got all this room to grow, and the first major pump is going to be insane because the bull market is coming, guys. The bull market is coming, and Bitmax is going to enter into the bull market, and we are going to see a rise of this scale, maybe like a 100x or 200x. We can see, we know that BNB did 200x, right? So Bitmax has just done a mere 5x. This is where the gains are made, guys. Don't be a loose hand which shakes out over here and over here and over here and over here and lose out on the future Lambo that you're supposed to get. Okay, let's get this money, man. That's why we are in the crypto space, right? So those are a few things that I've covered basically how the intrinsic value of a token drives sustainable price growth. For example, if we just go to BNB BTC, okay, we can see that intrinsic value has been driving the token price up. if we go to Bitmax also, we can see that intrinsic value has been driving the token price up. But these are small scale, guys. These are small scale. These are 5x. This thing could go up 195 times x more. Okay, so hold the token, buy in now. This is great entry point right here. Great entry point. Because buying on a confirmation like this is better than buying over here. For example, why would you want to buy over here, man? Because you don't know the power of the buying power of the project. So we know that there is buying power over here. There's more green candles than red, right? So we know that there will be more buying power in future because these guys are gonna list new tokens. They are gonna list new ICOs on their launchpad. They are gonna incentivize people and continue to incentivize people, and that's gonna draw new investors. For example, if you go to BNB, its rank is what? Rank number 7. Okay. Then again, if you go to CoinGecko, we can see that BTMX is rank number, from what I remember, it was in the 600s. It was in the 600s. So this thing, when it comes in the top 100 market cap, this thing is gonna increase in times like 50 times. So to enter that, so great gains over there, guys. So we go to BTMX. We can see 664, rank number 664, guys. I'm showing a coin which is rank number 664 and which is gonna enter the top 100. So there is so much of money to be made here, guys. Buy. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for today. So take care, peace out, like and subscribe to the channel, and enjoy your gains, guys. Because my last video with Digitex, we did a 2x, right? We did a 2x with Digitex in my last video. You can check my channel. So with Bitmax, I'm expecting at least a 3 to 5x or at least a 10x. Because I'm gonna be, obviously this is a coin that I'm gonna be thinking to hold long term, at least a year from now. Okay? Because I'm gonna ride that wave, guys. So cheers, guys. Take care. All the best. Let's get this money, man.